Here we go, guys. We are finally loading in. The players have had a long day. They both agreed to a best of 3. And this is like the best matchup I could imagine of players in the bracket. And I'm glad we're here.
Yeah, and even though like part of me is a bit sad that it isn't a best of 5 between these 2 players,
Yeah,
I do
true.
appreciate it because it's been a long day.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't mind. Like, I would like to see the best of 5, but I don't mind due to the fact that we have never casted this long or taken this long to get to the finals.
Yeah.
But we're here. I don't hate it. I know Light hasn't slept in a while, but nonetheless, we are here in the finals of the night, guys. Everyone who's been here, everyone just tuning in. It's been a long fought battle. Here we go on the top. Actually, it's the bottom. It's the left-hand corner of the map in the blue with the Zerg pieces playing for Exxon Gaming now. Former Chivo, legendary star, and Battle of the Americas champion. It is Cham.
And in the bottom right-hand corner of Golden Wall LE, we have representing Alpha X as well as North America in this Battle of the Americas number 11 finals. He is StarKiller.
What are we watching right now?
We are watching game number 1 on Golden Wall of all maps.
Yeah, Golden Wall? Who picked this? There's got to be something here. Whoever, I don't know who picked this. I think Cham gets first picked, right?
He should. Yeah, he does because he's on top. So he got first pick.
He's on top. A, B, or whatever. But, so Cham picked this map for a reason. What is his plan here? It's a good Muta map.
It is
StarKiller seemed to be the weird one, though. He like put his pool in a weird position. I think he did like a gas trick.
Yeah.
It's a weird spawning pool timing. It's a weird gas timing. For me, at least, I don't read this well. Maybe it's just completely normal.
I mean, Cham went for an earlier gas, so he will be able to get a faster link speed if he decides to go for that, or he could get a faster bathing nest, but it does look like he's saving up for link speed. I do prefer this from Cham, having like more having that faster link speed helps so much in Ling Bane Wars and in the early game. But we'll see how that goes for him. StarKiller, on the other hand, is a little bit delayed with his gas. Cham is actually stocking up a lot of gas. This is
I think Cham's going for mutas, and then he's gonna try and take the gold base and any base. Do any of these bases have a rich Vespian? I don't think they do on this map.
You think he's going mutas? I think he's going roaches. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he's getting a spore crawler.
Oh, StarKiller actually the first.
Okay, cancel it. Yeah, I think he's going mutas. This is a very good muta map.
Yeah, this is.
But Cham doesn't have a third base yet, so that does make me question it.
I mean, 2-base muta is a thing, and
like it's a thing. That's true.
Yeah, and I think
he'd have to wall off pretty soon. I think.
Well, what's crazy is the StarKiller walled off. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is going on here? What is this map? I don't know.
So this is crazy, and I'm gonna explain why. So Cham, he is being greedy as hell. He has not made any lings whatsoever. He has skipped ling speed, and he's going for a very fast lair, supposedly for a very fast spire. How he gets away with this greed, I don't understand. StarKiller, he's being scared on the other side of the map. He's completely walled off, going for roaches. And he's
hold up. Cham hasn't made a single attacking unit.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what's crazy. He hasn't made anything.
StarKiller is like, you know what? I'm gonna wall up.
Mate,
let me defend. What is going on?
He's going what?
Infestation pit. Cham's memeing it here.
He's got a Nidus on. Wait, StarKiller's got a Nidus on the way.
What are we watching here?
This makes sense from StarKiller. StarKiller makes sense. Okay, he's walled off. He before the game even started, he's like, all right, I'm gonna 2-base Nidus all in you. That's what I'm gonna do.
He doesn't have a lot of gas though. Honestly, I think you need like a third gas for this.
Yeah, that typically you have 3 gases if you go for roaches, but he's skipping out on that third gas to go for a much faster push.
Look at the production tab. What is this?
Swarm hosts are on the way.
Swarm hosts.
It is inspired.
Cham's gonna get a Nidus worm before his Nidus worm gets Nidus to the Nidus.
He doesn't have vision.
What are we watching?
He doesn't see it.
What are we watching?
I think this is it. I don't think swarm hosts are the answer. Like,
Cham cannot hold. Cham
no
cannot
way.
hold. No way.
No way. He's gonna lose his main base. A couple of swarm hosts pop out. He's got some queens, but what is this gonna do, really?
He's making more swarm hosts. 5 more are about to pop right now. I think 5 swarm hosts can actually do the trick. Oh no, no! All right, he gets 1 wave off. He can't keep losing these.
Oh my god!
He's gotta kind of wheedle them down with wave after wave if he can survive long enough. If he pulls the drones and gets a good wave, he should be okay. He's gonna pull out of the nice room. He's gonna pull the boys. He only has 1 wave. Or don't know how this turns out. He needs another wave to come back. I don't know when the next one's coming. They're all kind of releasing at different times.
He can afford to pull the boys. Like, he had his worker count was so much higher, and he's gonna hold.
He's gonna hold with just the boys and some queens, and he's gonna load up the Nidus, go across the map somewhere. I don't know where. Probably, or I guess. So I don't know directions anymore. But there's still roaches coming in, and he's got his own defensive roaches and those hell muffins with the little swarms coming out of him, the locust there, and he did make a lot of roaches. He's still coming in with more roaches, which is annoying. I think it's mostly just to force the locust at home.
Yeah, all the locusts are gonna run out. Meanwhile, though, there is the
Nidus. Go for the Nidus. Go for the Nidus. Go for the Nidus. Yep.
Oh, he's
close it down. He's gonna get it 100%. That is huge. No Nidus goes down. The Muffin Boys are now null and void at Cham. Yeah, Cham is just gonna have to walk him around manually. Worker count is almost even. Army is more in Cham's favor because of he still has, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how to cast this game at this point, but I'm just glad to be here.
Cham, he holds his main base. Meanwhile, there are swarm hosts on the other side of the map trying to deal damage with their locusts. Oh, he could get the Roach Warren. The DPS is pretty high on these locusts.
Oh, he's definitely gonna get it. There's no way they die that quick. Wow. I think StarKiller needs to go mutas.
I think that would be a good answer here, especially since the Roach Warren went down. But instead, StarKiller, he's remaking that Roach Warren. He's reinvesting in that tech.
That's kind of good. Force the Locust Wave to come out here in the north.
But Cham, he's got a lot of roaches, and StarKiller, he can't remake them because the Roach Warren is down right now. Cham, his army supply is so high at the moment. To be fair, half of that is in these swarm hosts, which
swarm hosts take a lot. But I mean, Cham also can't reinforce his army. Ooh, he's gonna catch these roaches kind of split up here on the run and weekend, so he will definitely be able to take these out. And I think he has a decent amount of army here. If StarKiller, however, can hold, Cham will not be able to reinforce here.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think he can just get some reinforce. He's got 9 roaches. I think he'll be able to hold. He's going to lose that upgrade, though.
With these locusts, though, I'm not too sure. More roaches do spawn, though, and he has queens as well, so he should be able to push this back.
Yeah. Ooh, even saves the upgrade. I would have target fired down the upgrade. Roach reinforcements actually coming from Cham. This is a lot of reinforcements and the locust wave.
This is getting close.
Yeah, this is like a tiny battle, but super close. And I think Cham's going to be able to do it here. I don't know if the reinforcements are going to be enough.
I don't know how. Just like based on how this game turned out, I don't know how Cham did it, but even though he made no units and he's defended with 4 swarm hosts, I think he may be able to do this.
StarKiller's going to defend this, and he's going to get 2-2 now. I think StarKiller's back in now.
Yeah.
StarKiller held.
I think we're just going to transition.
Yeah, I think that, like, we're going to transition to like minute 3 of the game where people go ahead and get their third base.
Yeah. I mean, the Nidus
normally
goes
go for your third base at like 30 supply or something. So I can't believe we're 10 minutes in a game or 9 minutes in a game and we're sitting at these worker counts. Today has been absolutely an absolute ridiculous day of StarCraft across the board in Home Story Cup, in Battle of the Americas, and hopefully later on today for the next tournament you guys are casting.
Yeah,
or CranKy be casting.
It's been insane, and you know that upgrade did finish for StarKiller. He does have a pretty high roach count. And he's chasing Cham back. Like, these swarm hosts, like they're kind of dead weight right now. They're not really accomplishing much at all.
But Cham isn't maxed out, so he's just gonna keep him alive and What else can he do with them? All you can do is throw locust waves out. He's like, you know, they have paid for themselves. He's got ample waves out, like I think maybe like 15 waves, safe to say, out of these things. And even with the upgrade, his +1 should finish here shortly. The StarKiller's +2 is already starting.
Yeah, so Cham will catch up a little bit in the upgrades.
Ooh, I like Cham going for the gold base.
Yeah, I do love this. He will be getting that gold up and running, and if he gets away with it, then Cham, he's gonna have such an advantage in this game. Meanwhile, though, StarKiller, oh, never mind, he canceled it. He was researching Burrow for a moment there.
I'd like him to go Nidus and try and send some roaches in the main. Or into the third, one of the two. Maybe just for reinforcements Nidus, because he has the upgrade. Like when his next upgrade finishes, that'll be his chance to attack. He needs to go for a +2 timing.
Yeah, but will he survive that long? The Roach Ravager
yeah,
army
will he even
Cham.
make it to that? Ooh, yeah, and he's trying not to go up to the ramp. He would like to hold on the ramp. Oh, this is it. But if he destroys that +2 upgrade, he'll never win. He'll never catch up. And it looks like this is it right here. GG. Cham was trying to rush out those muffin hell thingies that suck, and I hate them.
Swarm hosts. Yeah.
Those terrible things. The swarm hosts. He was rushing swarm hosts, and they actually worked. That was a crazy game. Every game here today, and like since the semifinals and right before the semifinals, it's been nuts, man. It's been absolutely ridiculous. It's been a crazy day of StarCraft. I think we're pretty much gonna push a whole 5-hour cast here.
Yep. That's 2 days in a row, because for whatever reason, Grand Platypus Open last night also went for 5.5 hours.
People got time today.
It's just been insanely long series this weekend. I don't know.
It's been a long weekend.
I blame Easter. I blame the long weekend. God damn it.
I blame Corona.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man. It is tiring, but that does not mean that we're not having the time of our lives. I can have the time of my life as I fall asleep. So, it's safe to say I'm having the time of my life right now. Like,
I mean,
Cham versus StarKiller, what an ending! And the way we got here is just like gives me nerd chills. How this whole day played out.
Exactly. Like, even Cham says it. How did I hold that? He even said it.
He just said
like,
that.
He shouldn't have held that. Like, that's what I mean. Like, he had 4 swarm hosts and 3 queens, and he somehow held like the Nidus queen.
I think StarKiller needed to kill the natural instead of going down for the he was like going when he pulled the boys, he pulled literally like 2 worker loads, because he pulled them off from the main, and he had more drones than there were like roaches. So
maybe StarKiller should have just killed the main instead. You know, been fine with that. Like,
he killed the main. I think he would have been way better off. But nonetheless, here we are. Game number, I don't know. Day number, I don't know. Quarantine. The man, the myth, the legend. We're all here to see him. Actually, both of these players I love. This one's representing Mexico. He's playing for a new team. It is Exxon Gaming. He goes by the name of Cham. Up 1 in this series by the grace of God. Somehow he doesn't even know how he pulled it off.
No one knows.
Nobody knows.
Jesus Christ. And going for that gas trick once again, we have the NA representative of the finals of Battle of the Americas, number 11. He is down 0-1 in this best of 3 series, representing Alpha X. It is StarKiller.
Let's see if he can kill a star today, because Cham is definitely one of them here.
That he is. And okay, so already a little bit of a different build. We do have Hatch Pool coming out from StarKiller, Hatch Pool Gas. Meanwhile, Cham going for Hatch Gas Pool.
Yeah. Cham's just kind of like a rock star in this. He's just like chilling, like, yeah, I'm just going to go with the standard, kick his feet up. Like smoking a cigarette with the shades on inside, just being cool and not caring about nothing. StarKiller's over here trying to come and shoot him down.
Yeah, and to be fair, like he almost did it in game number 1. Like I feel like the build was there, just the execution just wasn't quite. Cham somehow was able to edge it out and hold
Yeah.
with the minimal amount of units. And
I wonder what that play was, because Cham picked that map. He must have. I mean, I guess that is a really good map for the swarm host, because you can't get to the that little golden wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Between the golden wall and the wall near natural. So that is a great wall for map for swarm host. It was a great idea, but it went to complete hell when I guess maybe StarKiller knew something was up, and he's like, the safest thing I can do is like Nidus roaches. That's like the most aggressive thing, and I don't know how the Nidus roach didn't work, honestly.
Yeah, it's insane that it didn't work. And here we go, getting into game number 2. A little bit more standard from both of these players. Cham going for that Baling Nest. Meanwhile, starkiller skipping out on it and instead going for a faster Evo chamber.
+1 melee?
Oh, we could get +1 melee. It's kind of early to start +1 range. Oh, never mind. Roach Warren is coming down.
Could be a fake just for the wall.
It's possible.
Okay, yeah, it's range.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a weird placement of Cham's Overlords. I was looking at earlier. They moved now, but they were both on the third base. But now he's moving it back in.
So Cham does check. Yeah, he does check with Lings, and he does spot the wall. So
not today. Cham's taking the third though, and starkiller is not. He did see the wiggly of the Evo chamber. Cham needs to know something's up. Cham's he's, I don't know what his response is here. 10 Lings. Yeah, I think he kind of just has to go and attack starkiller right now.
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple of options available for Cham. Making 10 Lings is interesting. It means that he may be able to try and bust through these queens. But we will see, as both players are actually getting +1 range, so both players looking to get into roaches. Cham, I do like that he's getting the third, but he has to be careful. He can't drone up too much. Otherwise, starkiller's 2 base roaches would overwhelm him.
Okay, so I like this. He has the Lings. I thought he was going to go in for an attack, but he just needs to stick around, see how high the roach count's getting, see if he goes for a third base, and also he'll be able to counter if a move out does go, or some sort of Nidus worm or something. So I do like him having the Lings, but he's really late on the roach warren, so he's getting +1, and I don't know what's going on here. Like, starkiller has to do something. Is he just massing roaches?
Yeah,
Cham can expect it.
I mean, he's not making any more drones, so he is going for this 2-base roach all in, basically. He isn't even fully saturated in his main base. So again, like, this comes down to Cham. He has to make sure he doesn't drone up too much, and here comes the move out.
Here it goes.
All right,
he's got to put Lings off to the side, or is he can take them all the way home? I want to see how Cham plays this out.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, he is going off to the side. Okay, he could sneak into the natural, actually, if the
I think that's what he's trying to do. Yeah, like, if you can't do any damage with that many roaches, so he's going to have to go for a counter, force some micro.
I like this.
He's going to catch the reinforcements also.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can do with Lings. Like, it's pretty much just doesn't make sense if you don't have Lings out here. He's going to try and catch reinforcements as they trickle in. He's going to try and hold here. I don't know if his +1 will finish. It will. He's going for third. This many Lings is actually huge. They can completely surround all these roaches, causing the Crozabiles to land. Yeah. This is exactly how Cham completely destroys this army and pretty much shuts it down. And I think this is going to be the end of game number 2. Cham's going to just easily here hold on to his title. Game number 1 was a crazy one. Game number 2 might not take that long. Here we go. He's gearing up for a huge attack, and 3 Ravagers and a bunch of Lings is really all you need.
Exactly.
The Champ says, screw it, I'm going 4 Ravagers and 2 Roaches in the mix just for fun, just to mix it up. There's nothing I think that starkiller can do here except for nothing. There's really nothing too micro other than choke points. There's no Ravagers, no Mutas.
The Roach Warren is still exposed here. Yeah, at the front. He's trying to get as many roaches as he can out. The spine gets canceled as well.
Oh, no. First tournament in life, all you can do is make leans, pull the drones, and hope for the best. This is it. He's going to get another surround. He can't move, pulling the boys. Crozabiles take out everything. GG will be called here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the long, eventful tournament ends, with Cham rushing in on his opponent. GG by starkiller. Well played. Exxon Gaming Cham taking it home for the first ever win on his new team. showing us what he got, giving it to his opponent, Starkiller, and Cham putting on for Exxon Gaming for the first time ever in Battle of the Americas.
GG. Oh my god.
He waves a new flag with that win.
He does rep his team, his new Exxon Gaming team, very well, you know, continuing his streak of Battle of the America wins, but not without, you know, tripping up a little bit. Like, he did lose a game. He almost lost the series to Patty Mac, let's not forget. Like,
I'm kind of scared for next week. If Patty Mac's not, like, in his bracket early on, even if he is, like, Patty Mac's looking really tough right now.
Yeah, I would love to see a rematch. I'd love to see them play again, in not just next week, but, you know, like, just throughout the year, really.
Maybe,
like,
yeah, I would say maybe it's like a rivalry, you know?
Yeah,
rivalry that we can start. But also, I don't know. I feel like best case scenario, which I would feel bad for Cham, but I would like to see him like beat Cham and then like just start beating everyone and then become one of the top pro players coming out of like America, you know?
Yeah. Cool. That would be really cool to see kind of this rising name, because Patty Mac, if you're not in the NA scene, like Patty Mac, he doesn't play in WCS, right? Like he's not playing in these more premier international tournaments. So to see him here in more local events, to see him go toe to toe, like be favored against Cham, like that's insane. It says a lot for him, and I look forward to seeing.
I want to see Patty Mac versus Peely Peely now.
Yeah, a rematch. Let it happen again.
Rematch. Yeah, rematch. Because I don't know. Maybe it was a good day. Like, there's a lot of things to go into it, but I feel like this was like the best display of play I've seen from Patty Mac. And it's like it's not like he's playing good today, but he's been playing better every single day. And now it's not to take away from the actual like semifinalists, which was Starkiller. Starkiller, a favorite of mine, coming out of USA and making it all the way to the finals. It's always a treat to see Starkiller here.
Yeah, and again, like, this doesn't take it away from me. Even though he lost 2-0 to Cham, like game number 1, like the strategy was there. Like even Cham doesn't know how he won that game. Like, that was insane. It could have gone either way. So Starkiller, he also
I feel like a couple of games for Cham today were like, I don't know how.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great game of StarCraft. I can't believe the way it turned out. I mean, I can't believe it. Cham's a champion again. Very believable, but in the way it played out, and it was nuts, man. I enjoyed it today. Longest cast we've done here, but well worth it, and congrats to all the players. And now that means Cham and Starkiller both are the best Latin American player and the best USA player, so they get their prize too, right? I always mix those up sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
the highest placing Latin American and the highest placing North American player, they each...
North American, okay.
Yeah. Oh, like US and Canada, basically.
Yeah, like Canada could win too, yeah. I thought it was just US, but Canada could also win that. We don't have too many Canadians out here. Don't say Canadians. We don't have a lot of Canadians in the... Maybe I'll try and message or send an email to Scarlett.
Yeah, I mean, she would have to wake up a little bit early for it, but it would be nice to see her play. Same with like players like Special, right? Like they they can play it if they so choose, but again, they play at a bad time, and they also have a ping disadvantage since they're playing from Korea.
Special has a terrible ping. He's become from Korea. I mean, I don't need to be terrible. It's playable, but it's Special. He could probably wreck everyone in this tournament. I don't know. I'm gonna try and see who we can hoax into getting into the next tournament. But nonetheless, man, these were some good games today, and congrats to Cham and Starkiller second place. It's great. Shout out to everyone who played today and the raffle winner. And thanks for letting me cast here with you today. Light as always.
Anytime. It's been great. This past weekend, you know, NA Apprentice Cup first, and now Battle of the Americas. We've had some pretty sick StarCraft, and like we'll continue this on, you know. Like probably hopefully for the rest of the year. I mean, we'll see what happens, right?
I mean, I honestly think you know, as far as funding and things like that, I don't know how these games and tournaments will play out, but the games themselves are just getting better and better, and so are the players. So it's really exciting to watch the progression of this tournament that we're having here. Yeah, so GG's. I loved it today. It was great. It was nothing but good games.
Yeah, and before we close this out, like I don't think there are any more codes left, but exclamation mark Maturino in the chat if you want to support the tournament with code NAVLA11. I was also informed that someone actually donated an extra $10 of their own money to Maturino.
No way.
Yeah, so
do we know who that is? Do we get any info on that?
I am not sure who that is. I just know that happened.
Oh. Well, if you're still watching and you did donate that money, let us know, because I'd like to say thanks. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's really cool of you to do that. It isn't necessary, but it is greatly appreciated.
Yeah. And it's really rare for channels like ours or like tournaments like these to get donations, because normally you see people like gifting 20 subs on like a Wardy stream or something, but us smaller time guys out here, we usually don't have a big enough audience to convince people to spare some cash. So whoever did that is sick, whether you're from the Spanish cast or the English cast, or maybe not even watching and just threw money, and that's super sick, and we appreciate it. It helps the community more than you know it.
Exactly. I know that Eddie, who is the head of OSC, he's really proud of this tournament and how well it's been how well it's progressed.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
not just
Me
like
too.
the support, but like again, like I know you've noticed, like recently, week after week, we've been getting more and more signups.
Yeah.
Like today it was like it's kind of like peaked, like so it's really cool how things have been going.
Yeah. So the more people that come from here on out is just immensely better. Like it just gets better from here, or worse, but I foresee it getting better. CranKy Ducklings does a great job of running the show here for the English. Like NA's where it's at, man. We gotta keep it going for the North Americaners. I don't know how you say it, North Americaners.
Americans.
The North Americanese. No, that's too simple. Too simple. But nonetheless, yeah, man, appreciate for letting me cast with you, and yeah, I guess we're done here for the day. If you guys want to find me on social medias, I'm on Twitter, Instagram. I'm on Facebook somewhere, but mostly Twitter, Instagram, and I stream from time to time now. I will be streaming more next week, but it's Yoda_Slim. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. What about you, Light?
Yeah, similarly, Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. I do stream occasionally, a couple of times a week. Typically, it's just ladder games or team games. Nothing too serious, but if you want to tune in, then that is there. But follow the channel as well. Follow CranKy Ducklings on here, Twitch and Twitter, for more NA StarCraft, and not just NA, but we also cast some Korean weeklies. We cast Southeast Asian and Oceanic weeklies as well.
So much StarCraft on this channel.
Yeah, it's
every type of StarCraft you can imagine is on this channel. You want NA, they got it. You want Latin America, they got it. You want European, they got it. You want the Korean, they got it.
It's a bit of everything, and something that a lot of people have been asking for that we will be bringing back, I believe, next week or maybe the week after, is we are bringing back our amateur tournaments, our bronze to diamond tournaments.
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking for that stuff all over the place, man.
Yeah,
There's not a good one out there.
So that will be returning. Keep an eye on our social media for the announcement for that. And yeah, just thanks everyone for watching. And we'll see you.
Most importantly, thanks for watching, supporting StarCraft, and I feel like most importantly, stay at home and wash your hands.
Yep. Wash your hands. Stay away from people.
Stay at home. Yeah. 6 feet from everybody. If you're sitting next to someone right now, you're too close. Split it up. Break it up.
Break it up and play some StarCraft.
Yeah, play some StarCraft and stay safe and all that, Don't want anybody getting sick on us, Well, yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. Stay safe and all that. Have a good rest of the weekend and Easter if you're into that type of thing.
And yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Peace out.
Ciao.